Good, happy midnight morning. Today is September 8th, 2018, here in the Pacific Daylight Time. And it's a little bit after midnight, 1 minute after midnight. Welcome to my TBC Ending Global Poverty YouTube channel. My name is Stephanie Stanley. I usually do my broadcast either Wednesday or Thursdays, but it had to be pushed back this week because I had a busy week. So I'm going to go straight to the blog, and actually, as you catch up myself. Kind of my personal life has been busy for the last couple months, but let's get started. I'm going to share my screen. I trust everyone's doing well. Here in the U.S., the children are going back to school, so that's a busy time for a lot of people. So here we go, present to everyone. And then I'm going to minimize, hide. So I trust you can see my screen now. So we're going to go straight to the blog. I have this listed as TBC blog post August 28th through the most current blog, which I think is September 6th. I believe is the latest one. But let's get started. So August 28th, I believe I covered this on my last week's broadcast, but it's the print-ready business cards that admin will be unveiling pretty soon. So they're really nice looking cards. So actually, I can't wait till that happens because I know I'm going to put in my order, because a lot of times we don't know how to maybe talk to people about TBC, but this is a good icebreaker to be able to present a card or business card to do that. So it has our logo here, our Kringle logo. Receive a gift of over 2,000. That's there. Your link would go here, name, and then other pertinent information. So that's great. I can't wait till that actually is released. Okay, so let's go back. I think there's one block through here I want to read, but we'll keep going forward. This is the send button meeting that was on the 28th. I believe that was this Tuesday. Yeah, past Tuesday. So there's our leader from the Cameroon. He does the send button meeting in French, as you can see here. And here's our leader in Asia, India, Pritam, and he does it on the same day, Tuesdays weekly, for the Hindi speakers. And I do believe that there are some other languages that may, come out to for someone to host with the send button meetings. I think I heard one of them was a language of Cambodia. I'm just scrolling down. There's different posters reflecting what admin is showing us here in our community, the posters that convey where we are, where we want to be, and how TBC will help end global poverty, because that's our main mission and objective. So Kringles are private, smartphone money, ready for merchants to use and accept. And I believe that's going to be rolled out also as we develop. So that's what these posters are, kind of precursors to what's coming. Okay, let's go back. And this video here, how to navigate your Kringle back office. Someone did a video, let's see. Oh, okay, our very own TBC Randy did a video about that. So definitely watch that. And just in case there's new people here, I'm gonna log on, because there's always new people joining our community. So this is what your Kringle cashback office would look like, the KCBO, Kringle cashback office. And you log in, and your dashboard and your help desk and all of these buttons are here on the side. So I'm thinking that TBC Randy in this video does go over that. I haven't seen this video, but a lot of the leaders or broadcasters in the community are doing videos and broadcasts, so for new people to be acclimated to how the Kringle cashback office works. Okay, so now this is dated August 30th. 2018 August cruise contest is almost over, which it is because now it's September. So I'm doing this broadcast for your information, September 8th, 2018. So the August cruise contest is almost over. Hurry. So this is past tense now, but it says here, view the send button meetings now if you haven't already, and get at least one broadcast done by tomorrow, but which would have been the 31st, so last month. So admin can approve of it before the end of the week cutoff in order to meet the final qualifications. Top 2 fully qualified contestants win with the most paid recruits. So you do your weekly broadcast, at least one a week. You attend a send button meeting, and you do it within a certain period of time. And of course, you bring in people to the community, and they're paid recruits, which means they only paid $10 through a cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Litecoin, or Ethereum, and then you can qualify to win that. So, but that's over with, but just explaining a little bit about this particular blog post. Okay, let's see here. So August 31st, your private self versus your public self, which is a very interesting topic in and of itself. I would like to watch this one. I'm going to go ahead and actually click this out into YouTube and watch that later, because I actually took courses on your private self versus your public self, and oh my God, it was an eye-opener. So here is an interesting post from admin. You are a slave. Like I just said, the plantation just got bigger. It's global now. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, into a prison that you cannot taste or see or touch. A prison for your mind. I'm trying to free your mind, but I can only show you the door. You're the one that has to walk through it. Morpheus, and that's from the movie. Oh Lord, I'm drawing a blank now. Okay, well, anyway, it's a famous movie. If it comes to my mind, I'll definitely say. But talking about definitely our situation here on this particular sphere, our planet, we're all slaves. Some of us know it, some of us don't. Some of us don't really realize how and why we're slaves, that we have to go to work every day or every other day, or when we can even get work, some of us, to basically just live simply, really, and then that much more if you want to do other things in life. But anyway, The Matrix, thank you. It came to my mind just now. So this is from the movie The Matrix, in case those that are watching that do not know. And here's an interesting post. Which one do you represent? Artificial person, natural person? So Dan Lutz talks about this a lot. He's another leader actually in the Philippines. He's from the United States, but he lives in the Philippines now. That's where he is. And he talks about the private versus public. So FYI, if you go to search YouTube, Dan Lutz, DANLUTZ, because I've learned even, more from him about this particular subject. So this is the war here, natural person versus artificial person, which most people don't even know what that is. But if you're even intrigued a little bit about what this says and the topic of this particular blog post, definitely check out this video at TBC Randy, and even Google yourself, private self versus public self. You'll be shocked. Okay, let's go back and keep going. The Power of Cash Flow Coaching video and poster. This is on September 2nd. Another video by TBC Randy. He broadcasts 5 days a week, I believe. His slot, I don't really know the number right now, but I believe it's 10 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So in the morning. So there he is with some guests here. And they're talking about TBC. Let me just go down. There was another, okay, cash flow coaching he's talking about. And here's some other posters that admin is including with this particular blog post. Okay. Be glad when I get some personal time, because definitely I'll be doing this cash flow coaching, but right now things are really busy. Okay, so September 3rd, that's this past week, I believe. Last week. The weeks go by so fast. Let me just make sure. This week, because we're still Saturday, we're still in this week, this 7-day period. So September 3rd, English Send Button meeting, which is one of the requirements to get your 1 million cookies. Show up and collect 1 million cookies. The send button keyword will only be one word. So that's the word that TBC Randy, because he's usually the English version TBC send button meeting host. And he says that towards the end of the broadcast. So, and that's 7 a.m. See, Pacific Daylight Time, PDT. Okay, usually I catch the reruns. I used to be able to catch them live, but if not, it stays up there, the link, for a few days, and then you can watch the recording. Okay, so I'm just gonna go down. You can read that. Different posters, just making sure I go through. Let me show you though where to find the send button meetings. So let's see, change your sponsor, admin, cash flow. Okay, so I guess this is here. They're doing events, and I think further up in the blog we'll be talking about that. They need a certain amount of people to attend the events before TBC Randy and other leaders, global leaders, come to your area. So it looks like they're setting them up in Cameroon, Ghana. These countries are in Africa: Nigeria, South Africa, Papua New Guinea, that's in the Pacific, over by Australia, for people who don't know their geography. So there you have that. So let me just read this, because this is, well, you can read the send button meeting part, but right here, you need to have an approved broadcast on or before September 7th, and must view a send button meeting before the 7th, which has passed, which was yesterday, because today is September 8th in the Pacific Standard Time in the US, in order to qualify for the September cruise contest. Please start making an effort to get visas if you are going on our anniversary cruise in March 2019. So let me show both of those right now. And again, this is catering to the new people. So right here is the Kringle Cash back office. So the cruise information is here. So for our 3rd year anniversary, we're going to celebrate on a cruise in the Caribbean. And they're telling people who need visas, because you're coming through the United States, I guess flying into Fort Lauderdale, because that's where the cruise ship is taken off from. Let me just make sure. Yeah, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So to get your visas, and this is the information that admin wants you to put here, and the picture, if you will, and then a video, if you will. And I still have to actually do this. And you want it like this here with your actual printout. So that's TBC Randy and his wonderful wife, and they're just, great representatives of TBC in our community. And these are other TBC members who have done that already. So, but it does say admin wants us to print out our confirmation that we've at least put our deposit down. And I think the deposit is $500 to hold your stateroom. And then the other thing I wanted to show the new people, let's see, send button meeting. So that's at the bottom. So the send button meetings, this is the English, French, Hindi, and look at that, now this is in Bengali. So we're adding different languages to our send button meeting repertoire. Okay, so this is where you will find the send button meeting. I'm going to click on English, and this is usually where the link is, 15 minutes before the send button meeting starts. Okay, just wanted to show the new people that. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so send button meeting, and now become a student of the blog so you don't miss the point of what we are doing and how it benefits you. So this is from September 4th. Here's a leader. He's on his 170th broadcast. This is Stephen Cuffey, and he talks a lot about being a student of the blog. And if you're new, it pays to do that. Put your time in, listen to a few of them, a lot of them, to wherever you need to understand uh, why you joined the Billion Coin and our community. Okay, so I'm going to go down and I'm going to go to one so I can catch up to September 8th. That's where we are today. So we start from the bottom. Okay, so this is September 4th, again, send button meeting. That was this past week, Tuesday. Just wanted to show you that. Okay, again, for new people, our French and our Hindi speakers. Okay, there's the information there. Oh, here's our cruise contest winners. So that was for August. So 39 paid recruits for Serena, congratulations. And MD Ariful Islam Sumam, 39. Okay, so they tied. Oh, wow. Okay, and that's this part here. Let me go and show you that also where that part is in the back office. And so again, here's the events where admin is posting here, cash flow coaching. Okay, these are the other posters. So let me show you that. Okay, so the cruise contest winners, I forgot to do that when I was here. So here's my Kringle Cashback office. So here was the cruise information, and the cruise contest is right here. And I believe this month, September, will be the last. I'll just click on September, the last month for that. So still open for the take and paid recruits. Okay, top list. Okay, so that looks like that has to be populated. As some people are working on getting their recruits. Okay, so I just wanted to show you where that is. So that's 2019 cruise information and the cruise contest information. And there you have June, July winners, contest winners, and so forth. Okay, so let's keep going. Important cruise contest instruction video, which I have to look at myself. Actually clicked on to listen to the whole thing, but I didn't listen to the whole thing. So I'm just going to open that up and I can look at that later. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so that's a different one with TBC Randy. He has a guest on. So there we have it. So let's go back. Okay. All right, so I think this talks about the cash flow conferences. So let me go through that a little bit. Let's read through this and then I'll show you where that is in the Kringle Cashback office. It says, and this is September 4th, 2018, so the date is here. We need 2,000 RSVPs clicks by the end of this week in order to hold cash flow conferences in Africa this November. So this is where the events are, and I'm just going to show you that here. So we scroll down, Kringle Cashback Office, and that's where that information is. Okay, in the events area. All right, so let's go down. Special event in Cameroon, RSVP to attend. $50 per seat, US dollars. We need at least 500 RSVPs in order to move ahead with the plan to have this event in November 2018. So they currently have this many, and then they want people to respond if they're going to attend. So it says, we will start planning and preparing for cash flow conferences in the 4 original African countries that kicked off TBC this November. If all 4 get the 500 RSVP clicks needed by the end of this week. Hurry, hurry, don't delay. Click on that yes, I will attend box to respond if you can attend. We want to start selling the tickets next week for $50, and you will receive $50 in Kringles. Look at that. You even get Kringles for attending. So, I mean, hey, $50 in Kringles, and that will be added to your cookie rewards. This is urgent, so spread the word. If we don't get the 2,000 clicks by the end of this week, we will move these events back to January of 2019. Okay, well, that's good. But hopefully at least we'll have one or two that will respond. And let me go back up and show you. We'll just click in one of them. Let's click on the Cameroon one because that's the one we just saw. So there we go. So they have it. Look at that. There are currently 628 people registered for the event. So there you go. There you go. That's how responsive our community is in spreading the word. Let's just look at Papua New Guinea, see what they have there. Actually, TBC Randy went to Papua New Guinea sometime back. Actually, last year. Yeah, last year. And the time goes so quickly. So Ghana's almost there, halfway there. And let me just click on, let's see, Nigeria. Okay, we have Nigeria. I figured I was going to say Nigeria probably has their 500, which they do. They're over. And then South Africa. So it looks like TBC Randy will be traveling, and I do believe Stephen Cuffey is going to be going with him. So that's a wrap. You know, they have at least two. So that's good. Countries that will be having a cash flow meeting. And then we have our congratulations, which we just saw in, I believe, the Kringle Cashback office. Congratulations, Serena and MD Arifel, for your paid recruits. Okay, and they got basically won a cruise cabin on the cruise ship for our 3rd anniversary. So yeah, so let's just read that. It's brief. It was technically a tie for most paid recruits between Serena and MD, who both signed up 39 paid recruits in the month of August and are the winners of the August cruise contest. Congratulations. You each won an interior stateroom, and each of you can bring your spouse or whoever you like to have with you on this luxurious cruise of a lifetime. 4 people benefit from your hard work. Thank you for all the broadcasts you each have done, and for staying up to date by attending the weekly SEMBA meetings, which were requirements to qualify for winning this contest. Please start working on getting your visas to be on this ship leaving from the US. So if you're from another country, work on getting your visas, because it says here it may take many months. So in many cases, it takes months to get visas. September is our last cruise contest, and you can read all about it here. So if you click here, you can read about that that information. So congratulations to our TBC August, contest winners. They have a free cabin on the cruise. Okay, so here we have 4 months income earned in a single day thanks to cash flow coaching in TBC. See, this is why I have to sign up with TBC Randy. He's doing his thing. So here's a video, 123, third video. And there he is. There's the man right there himself. So that's another one to watch. So he's doing his thing. God bless you, Randy. You're doing your thing. Okay, so here's one next time I'm going to read, and I kind of really want to read them in order. So steps in cash flow income achievement, poster article. This is September 6, 2018. So this is an article, blog post from admin, and want to catch up this time, but I want to go over this, and there's several others I want to go over also. So there's a bit of reading here to do. But I want to go in order. So I did already open these up before I started the broadcast. I want to start here, June 25th. And it's not much to read, but it's each step in our cash flow process. As you can see, if we were all following this, we'd all have money in our pockets. Of course, with cash flow coaching, with TBC Randy is doing, and other leaders, Dan Lutz, he has a cash flow coaching program, and I think another one does. But this is the blueprint right here if you're new to TBC. So if you're new to TBC right now, please go over a blog post June 25th, 2018. And this is for myself also, because basically a week before this date, I did my broadcast, and then basically 2 months I've kind of been busy just doing other things. And, you know, now I'm back to catch myself back up also. And then this came out August 24th. The Fast Start System multiplies your daily income, because we're looking to grow our community to 1 billion members globally. So this is another one I want to read. I probably maybe do 2 at one time, and then do the latest one. Okay, so I know that's pretty fast scrolling. And then this one here, September 6th, and this is the one I'm on now. Okay, so next week, and if I can get another one in or 2 next week, I can definitely cover those. And then we have here, get your slice of, let's make sure, because these are a lot of commas, thousands, millions, billions, $100 billion pie. So that's TBC Randy also on doing his broadcast. And you want to, of course, anyone in the community, anyone in this community, TBC community, that you watch their broadcast, make sure you click the like button, because that supports all of us. My dog is getting antsy. 1 second, I'm almost finished. See, there she is. Isis, please, go lay down. Okay, so let's finish up here because she's getting antsy. And let's see, we have here this one, a message from support about the TBC web wallet. I want to read that. That's important. But as you see now, I have a dog in waiting. So I'll get to that for those of you who want to listen to the blog being read to you. And that's September 7th. And then we have, let's scroll up. Breaking news, Senegal, not Senegal, excuse me. Breaking news, Bengali send button meeting starts this Tuesday, the 11th of September. So we have Bengal. Look at that. That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Ms. Zarnur Rahmen, for your leadership, really, and hosting send button meeting, another send button meeting in another language other than English, which is Bengali. Thank you. So we're adding to the send button meetings, everyone. So if you speak Bengali and you have a send button meeting, Kringle Cash back office, and I'll show it to you once more before I sign off. Here's your back office login dashboard. You'll see that if you go to the bottom, send button meeting right here, English, French, Hindi, and now Bengali, starting September 11th, which is this next week, Tuesday. So we're wonderful. And this is how we add people to the community. You know, people feel comfortable in their own language with information. So that's good. And here's, let's see, the Bangladesh TBC members are on fire. And that's Stephen Cuffey, the one who will be attending the cash flow meetings happening in Africa with TBC Randy. Okay, let's go back. My dog now is chewing on the bone, so I think I can read one of the blogs. I'll read this one. She's busy now, so I can read this at least. Okay, so September 7th. Let's read this. A message from support about the TBC web wallet. Support has a few suggestions and requests to pass along to the TBC web wallet users. Please read over these recommendations and pass along the information to others. Okay, 1 second. I just want to see something here. Excuse me. So click on my live page, and you need to mute also. 1 second. I just wanted to go here to see if anyone was in the chat I needed to greet. So there's no one there, so let me go back and finish reading. The web wallet automatically will log you out after a certain period of time, and that's for our security, right? When you have left your web wallet dashboard unattended for a period of time and then try to navigate to the send screen or refresh the screen, you will notice you have been logged out. This is a security feature and not a bug. We're working on ways to improve the interface as we grow. Transaction history refreshes itself. It's not necessary for a user to refresh the page several times while waiting for a transaction to confirm. It will do so automatically, and it's requested that users do not constantly refresh the pages on the web wallet. Okay, this is good information to know. And also too, let me just go to our TBC 009 wallet so you'll know what that looks like, the face of that looks like. So that's what it looks like. Your login information, password, if you new, register, and all of that. So you'll know what it looks like. That's our web wallet where we hold our Kringle Coins in TBC. Okay. When you're not going to be sending transactions or receiving transactions, close the web wallet. It's best practice to it's the best practice to close your purse when you're not using it, right? So how about the wallet in your back pocket? Same goes with the TBC web wallet. If you're not using it to send or receive, just log out. So this here tells us that TBC is money. You know, we all know that people can log into your computers remotely. And if we're not being mindful of our coins and our coin value, and we just lackadaisical, leave it on or open, someone can go in there, steal some stuff, steal your passwords and all of that. So just log off. It's just a precautionary measure. Don't see your TBC value going up? Well, that's not a bug. It's the result of poor performance in the exchange rate of TBC gold grain value versus euro or USD. You're never losing TBC. If the exchange rates go up or down, it will affect your TBC value, but never affect how much TBC you have. Also, this value is updated every 24 hours and is tied to the paid membership growth. It will not refresh if you refresh your page. Save some processor power, and if you need to check your balance and value daily, just do so once. So there was a mouthful there, but read that and reread it for understanding. This part here, the exchange rate, you know, since we're pegged to grains of gold now. So, I mean, of course, that fluctuates up and down, but you still have your TBC. Like it says, if the value, let's see, if the exchange rates go up or down, it will affect your TBC value, you know, how much it's worth, but never affect how much TBC you have. So no one's deleting TBC or Kringle Coin from your wallet, okay? And that's that. I just wanted to read that because I'm also reading and understanding this too as I'm, you know, doing it for you. So this is a win-win. I'm going to go back to the beginning and just refresh because sometimes when we're reading blogs, admin add the blog. Uh-oh. I just want to refresh here and just make sure. So no, we're good. So I've caught ourselves up to September 8th. I'm just going to go back to see if I have anyone in the chat. I don't. So now I'll just say good night. Thank you for watching, listening, for those of you in the future who will be doing so. I appreciate your listening and subscribing. And like I said, always click the like button. That helps our community and our social proof, and helps us to be recognized. So I'm going to stop sharing and say good night, and thank you very much for joining me.